He had us muted.
What is good? Welcome.
Yes, welcome. He had us muted, so I wasn't saying anything. Anyways, want to thank you guys who are in the chat. Barbarian, Stay Puff, I can't talk today. Sean and McD and Gretzky, it's so good to see you guys all. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, welcome to Married with Issues Live, issue 74.
I did say Barbarian, right?
I think you did,
yeah.
Yeah, we're getting into it. If you're listening to this later
scattered.
in podcast format, we stream live every Saturday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Married with Issues.
We got some
working
really
through our
good
issues one panel at a time. Yeah,
Yes.
we got some awesome stuff to get into
one
this
panel
week.
at a time. I had a lot of good finds today. I was very pleased with the finds that I found. Like, they were so worth it. I'm so stoked about them. Because it's like, I got a grip Catwoman books too.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, really. Because
it worked in my favor that it was such a small week for me. Hey, Mr. Girl, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Werewolf by lunchtime.
Werewolf
Good to
by
see
lunchtime.
you too. Welcome.
Unruly Simeon.
To our issues.
Our
weekly issues. Our daily issues.
Yeah, because
issues we have.
We didn't know that we were even going to have a his and her hunt this week.
This is true.
But it
it's a 30th anniversary sale going on at our LCS.
Yeah.
And we were able to make it work, so we did it.
Exactly. So yeah,
and
we were able to swing it, and yeah, like she said, it's 30th anniversary of our LCS, Dr. Bolts. And they're actually having the sale through the rest of the month, right?
I thought it was for in the next 2 weeks would be the rest of the month, right? Three weeks would be the end of the month?
Yeah, because it was like the second half of the month.
Yes, I think it's like for 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
And it really worked in my favor that I like seriously only had maybe 1 or 2 new books that came out. And then there was one that came out last week that I changed my mind and decided to buy. It was the Norse mythology one, because I almost didn't get it the first time, and then I was like, you know what, I should have gotten it. And it was this one. See?
Yeah, the Neil Gaiman Norse mythology one.
It was the last one they had, so I was like, ooh, yeah, I did get a second chance to snag it. I'm going to. And I had to.
Yeah,
so you guys know me,
I'm definitely interested to read that.
Yeah. Exactly. I still have the free comic book day issue that has a short story in it that I need to read.
So is the free comic book day one, is it like
I don't know, I haven't read it yet.
Well, yeah, I know. I don't know if it's like, I mean, it's obviously not that whole thing.
Right.
But I don't know if it's like a snippet,
I would
like a preview of it, or if it's a whole thing on its own, like full prequel, like or prologue.
I could see it being the way that they do Lady Mechanica.
Well, Lady Mechanica, they come out with a free comic book day like every year, but it's always the same one, and I think it's her first appearance. I think it's like her first one, I think.
Hey, Genome, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I'm not sure. It's just like usually when they come out on free comic book day, it's like a mini story or like.
Yeah, usually previews. I mean,
I'll
sometimes
get back
like
to you. I'll let you know after I read it.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you. That's what I'll do.
I wonder.
Matter of time.
Do you think I should go right to?
Go for it.
This part first.
We're usually off the cuff, just do our thing. It's what we do.
So this came in.
Yes, it did, and it is big.
And it looks a lot better in person than I even thought it was going to.
And I didn't realize that the Catwoman damning gallery that I saw on the Facebook page of the LCS, I didn't notice that. I thought it was the one he was talking about, but it turns out it wasn't, and it was a completely different other one that he didn't know even came out. And I'm like, oh, why didn't I just send him a message to see if they still had it? I need to check with him again.
Yeah, we were both thinking of entirely 2 different statues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, which was weird too, because I thought that was the one you were talking about, but I guess that's what happens when I don't listen very well.
Right.
Oops, my bad.
Yeah, and I don't think we grabbed a knife, right? To open that part, but I mean,
yeah.
This
the
one
knife is out in the living room.
This one looks even pretty dope in the box, but I'm obviously gonna have it out of the box, but. So yeah, for the people listening later on podcast, it's the new Mysterio Diamond Gallery statue.
Hey, Andy from England, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. We got some
Hey,
like
brother.
killer AOK books that we're gonna send out too. So I was super stoked on that.
Yeah,
It was really awesome because he was even Sean and McD and Gretzky that were like responding while I was still there. It's like score even better. It like the timing on it worked out. I'm super stoked that I found those.
Should I
those
go?
books.
Do you know where the knife is? Or I was gonna say I can put it off until like the end of the show
Yeah, I can go grab it if
to
you want.
open it, or yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'll go grab it.
or yeah, okay, yeah. Since I don't know where it is, because I was gonna say, or you can start
You're
opening,
a lost cause.
or you can start
I love you.
start with your books while I went and did that. But yeah, about that. So yeah, married with issues, always prepared. Right. But yeah, so so yeah, this Mysterio statue, I had seen it in the previews catalog is how I knew about it. And it was funny because even a few people at the LCS, I mean, with the sale going on, there was obviously a lot of people there.
Yeah, there was that. Yeah, they were actually way busier than they usually are.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, no, we're a bunch of scattered brain people.
But there was,
persons.
like, there was even people there, even a couple people that worked there that were like, wow, like, I didn't even know about this.
Yeah. Well, didn't you see it in the previews, and that's what you emailed Volts to get it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And this
You were
one
just
seemed
so
like
eager.
I was surprised that this one was here already because
The Clue game pops. Ooh. Those would be fun.
yeah, Gretzky says
love
I'm
the
going
Clue
to
games.
pre-order the Clue game pops.
It was Colonel Mustard in the library with the candlestick.
I used to love that game.
It was such a fun game. I had so much fun playing that game growing up. But yeah, no, we're just two scatterbrained people. Yeah, because I already showed that first one. And thanks for the follow. Awesome. Everybody follow everybody. And this is another one that I was like, this is like the really only new book, besides maybe one other that I got today, that I was really excited for. But I can't wait to read this one. And our LCS still had it, so I had to get it. I've been looking forward to this. I'm super stoked for it. And that was like about the real only other new book that came out besides this one. Ooh, and my other book that I've been waiting for, issue 6, finally came in, so I can read 6, 7, and 8 since I've read up to 5. Oh, wow. That's
thing
intense.
Is so
That's
dope.
intense, guys.
You ready for this?
It's intense.
Let's see here.
Is he heavy?
He's got some weight to it. He has some heft. The colors on this are incredible.
He's dope. He looks good. It'd be cool if his
he
little
does.
if they had a light to like turn on his head to like make it like bright. That'd be kind of cool.
You know what? The
Like
Hot
a
Toys,
Christmas light.
the Mysterio Hot Toys to Spider-Man Far From Home, so the Jake
Yeah.
Gyllenhaal Mysterio, has some kind of light thing in it.
That is so sick. It
Where
looks so good.
It's not like a light where it's like, bing, like a light, but
Oh, okay, it's out in February.
it's got like a lighting effect to it.
I'll have to keep an eye out for those. That's awesome. Those pops out in February. Ooh, and there's a Catwoman story that's gonna come out in January that I'm excited for.
What was that one that we saw?
Future something? Future past or I can
Future State.
Yeah, Future State was what it is. And wasn't it like a mini, like it's only going to be 2 issues?
Well,
it's either 2 or 3.
I think it might be a universe-wide kind of thing because when I was just
think
looking up
so.
some of the news, they were talking about the Batman
Yeah.
Future
And there's
State.
going to be an art germ variant that I bet you anything I'm going to want, but it hasn't been released yet, so I don't know what it looks like yet. But yeah, it's Future State is what I'm looking forward to because I would love to read that. So
Yeah, this thing's got some weight to it.
Yes, it's always fun to post.
Yeah, the colors are just insane too, and
I know that light green with the dark green and
yeah,
red,
I love how
it's
it's
dope.
the comic Mysterio
let
too.
me see. He's so awesome.
Yeah, I mean, me and you from the very beginning have really liked the Diamond Gallery statues, and they're
That's way dope.
really
I like
nice
his
statues
hands.
for good price, and
I like his hands going like all out.
and
Look, soldier only, you're running out of room. Shouldn't you move along some of that good old stuff to make room?
Oh yeah.
I agree.
Well, little do you know, there's room in the room for a lot of statues.
Somewhat.
Well, where the X-Force 3-piece statue is, the Domino Deadpool cable, which I'm gonna be bringing back in here and putting it up back here probably.
But we'd have to find a board to put it on because it's like the rails or it has the bars.
You know where this one can go?
It should go up there.
Yeah, up there between Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
We need to do a room tour again, like everything.
Yeah.
We'll get around to that.
We definitely need to do a room tour, but we also want to do it a lot more.
But that's his only downfall is I don't mind that he likes collecting even more figures and statues and pops and toys and stuff.
I wish he could be seen here if there was something to stand him on, like right here.
He just doesn't often give much thought as to where it's going to go. Ooh. See?
Oh.
Yeah, you can kind of see him.
No, I do. I mean, I kind of get a general idea usually.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm inevitably excited for? You know that there's going to be
You can just go right here.
I mean, I guess there kind of already
He's
is
your
one.
pal.
But
Yeah, if you take down the banner, you can see him.
oh, yeah, that would probably work.
We're a lost cause, guys. Yes, I told you. We're just both a lost cause. I don't know how we survived.
Yeah, we are.
All
terribly.
over DC for 2 months. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Things could ski-
the future state thing, probably.
Yeah, I'm super stoked for the future state thing that I had because I was on the internet and I saw like this story thingy article about it, and then I'm
yeah,
interested.
Garrett would like that. Great, I can offer my room as a place you can store a few things.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
There's quite a few things we need to send your way.
Oh yeah, Werewolf said I just won ASM 25 and 27 in a My Comic Shop auction.
Ooh, hell yeah!
Nice.
Congrats. That's awesome. That's way awesome.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I believe it's 13. That's first Mysterio. That's obviously another one of my huge grails.
Hasn't there been a facsimile to that one?
We have a True Believers.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
I wish that they would do a full-blown...
My week was so small that I had to get this one. I thought it looked really good, and I can't wait to read it. And it's DC, The Doomed and the Damned.
Yeah, with
It's
it being
like
the
10 little
Halloween
stories.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to. Like,
we had
I
to get
didn't even
that
know it came out until like 20 minutes before we left the house. And then when we got there, they had like 3 copies. And it's a 10 twisted team up straight from your nightmares. And I like how it's got Batman and Wonder Woman. And it's just The Doomed and the Damned, like a parody to the Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold, yeah.
So I had to get it. It's an 80-page giant with like 10 different stories. I had to get it. I couldn't pass it up.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Gretzky says it's that G5 thing renamed. Okay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's true. That's right.
Yeah, I had to get it, so I did. I did. I got lots to read. I kind of caught up on some reading, but not near as much as I needed to.
I've been reading quite a bit, and that's actually what we were originally going to do.
He's been reading a lot more than me.
I mean, for the show before going to the sale, that's actually what we were going to do was actually finally talk about a lot of what we've been reading. But it's kind of a good thing because, I mean, you did read a little bit, but...
Yeah, but the way Lucifer ended, my goodness gracious.
We're getting to that later, the Lucifer review.
I'll get back to you guys on that one when it's that topic. But
the season 5A.
That's good.
Because it's the first half, yeah.
Yep. That's a good way to
Yeah,
put it.
so I'll start
Which was
with the
actually
new
pretty
books.
funny because when we went to the LCS and we got all of our books out of the hold, usually when we do, I'll separate them to where it's like his, mine, mine, his. And this week there was only one for me and all the rest was his. And I'm like, short week for me, I'm going to go hunt. And I found a lot of good books. That I'm super stoked for.
Oh, Pup says, I went out to a comic sale show today, met up with Boatwright and his kids, brought some books, and met some other comic community members. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, that's way awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's way cool.
Oh, and Gerald said, I saw that, Puff. I get jealous with those pics. Yeah, I'll have to see those because I love seeing pictures too. Yeah, when community people meet up. Especially, that's awesome, Puff and Boatwright. And
That would be way out. Yeah,
that's so dope.
which like actually reminds me like how I was saying with you, it'd be really cool because we know for sure that someday we want to renew our vows, but I was telling him I was like we should do it like nerd con style and be like Spider-Man's version of renew your vows and like literally renew our vows like at a con. That would just be so
And
cool.
do it at the con, like, for instance, what, the one in Florida that we wanted to go do this year. MegaCon.
Yeah, MegaCon.
Yeah, but like that one, for instance, would
That
be
would
a
be
good
so
one.
fun to do, like, because I know we'll renew our vows eventually, but I mean, that would just be so cool if we were to actually go
That
to a
would-
con where there's a lot of community people and it's like,
That would be that would be the best time for us to do it. I mean, the only people we talk to are community people. I mean, all you guys are literally like our only friends,
our friends.
our friends.
Yeah.
All right, so here's Batman and the Outsiders 17. I believe this is the last one. It definitely looks like it, obviously, and it says the Outsiders no more on the front, but
Oh yeah.
Puff says,
Right. Wouldn't that be awesome if we did it like get like cosplay Peter Parker and like I don't know, like it would just be kind of cool.
no, it would be awesome.
Yeah. I would love to renew our vows at a con outside of the states because nobody ever really comes
Yeah,
to
especially
cons here.
because we would be out of state. We'd be like on a vacation anyways, and
Speaking of vows and stuff, I actually picked this up. It was an annual that I didn't pick up at first because it was just not within the budget, and then I regretted not getting it, and so I had to get it today.
yeah, it's that Black Cat annual
Yeah.
with the J. Scott Campbell cover, and
I love this cover. It is just so beautiful. So I had to get this one today.
yeah, and Jackson Roy Kirk says, "Hey guys, make sure you video the vows. I want to see." Yeah,
Right?
we
Yeah.
definitely would again
Would
because
have to.
when we got married, we actually have it on video.
Yeah, we do have it on video. And that's like where I've screened like the most of our wedding photos are just like pause screenshot picture
That's true.
because we did just go down to the courthouse. I mean, it wasn't anything
Yeah.
extravagant. I think it was a Thursday or Wednesday. I think it was a Thursday.
I think it was.
I'm pretty sure it was because then I had that Friday and Saturday off.
It would have been funny if it ended up being a Wednesday because it was right before we started collecting again.
It was, yeah. It was maybe 4 months before.
It was, yeah, because
Around, yeah.
yeah. 'Cause we started our first trip to
I
the
didn't mean to throw that.
LCS was the January after that.
We'll have to do it.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, that would even be way awesome. Just as Batman and Catwoman.
Oh yeah, it's
That
Batman
would be way
Catwoman.
awesome.
That
I would just need a purple suit.
or that, or if you do the Joel Jones dress.
That would be awesome.
If my grandmother was still alive, she would be able to make that.
I might have to look into
She was so good. She would be able to make it just from looking at it.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Just
she
looking
would.
at a bunch of pictures of it,
She would have definitely been
she would
able
have been
to.
able to. And that's
She's
a
so
pretty
good.
intricate dress. Like that's a dope dress that Joel Jones designed.
I'll have to do it. Matter of time. It's gonna happen.
We've seen a couple cosplayers pull it off.
We've only the one time that we've met anybody else in the community was when we were on Kamagoris, and then we went to our LCS, and it was when we had one
right after. Yeah.
It was the one where we won the couple gories, and then like we went to the LCS, and it was
I'm bringing.
Mjolnir.
Yeah, Mjolnir
Mjolnir, I can't pronounce that word, and his wife, and they had their kid.
and their kid.
And it took us really off guard because we're there, and they're like, "Oh, hey, congratulations on your win to couple gories,"
Yeah,
and we're
and-
just like, "Wait,
Yeah.
what? You, huh?"
Yeah,
Like, it was the first time we were
Yeah, it
recognized.
was surreal because it was like nice win on
Yeah.
couple gories, and it was like right after, and it took me a second to put it like together, like couple gories, like just
Yeah.
back at home, on the internet, like
Yeah, it
I was
was
like,
the first for
what?
us. It was way awesome though. And then there was one time that we almost met.
Bueller
Bueller.
almost, and
I don't. Yeah, we almost met Bueller, but then we had a really bad snowstorm that day, and I was like, if I was him, I would have kept driving too.
yeah, it was bad. It was weird. It was like a just crazy blizzard just that day. Like it wasn't even really bad like the other days around that time.
I thought you was gonna dress as Batman. I could.
Dresses.
There was one year we were
it's
Batman
funny
and Robin.
Yeah, we have
With
been
my
Batman
little
and
green
Robin.
tutu.
Yo, Jeffrey.
that's just how I make
what
it
up,
work.
brother?
Hey, Jeffrey, thanks for joining us. Good to see you.
Yeah, our first Halloween together, we were Sid and Nancy.
Yeah, we were Sid and Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
And the Halloween right before I met you, I was Elvira.
You were a damn good Elvira too.
So, and that I had my much longer hair back at that time too.
Yeah, you
It
had
was a
long
lot
hair.
longer.
You had to pull it off too. And
This one is just a back issue that I haven't had, that I didn't have, and I thought I would get it because I liked the first 3. And it's one that McD sent out to me. Like, I probably wouldn't have even known about the series if it wasn't for McD. And I had Barbarian send me the first issue, and then McD sent me the first issue too. And then I had 2 and 3. So I thought I'd get issue 4 of Hexwives. Yeah. When I saw it today, I was like, yep, I'm going to get it. So
yeah, exactly. And yeah, see, Puff even said so. Fuchsia is Batman. It says so on her shirt.
I'm Batman. You
I'm
bet your
Batman.
ass.
I almost put a Batman shirt on. Not even realizing like what I had done, and it like matched yours. I'm like, no, I'm not.
It was like literally, because I was even asking, I was being indecisive this morning and I couldn't decide what I wanted to wear. So I was like, it's either this or that. And he's like, okay, go with that. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking I was going to go with. Anyway, so I'll go with that. And then as he's like getting his shirt, he like just turns, oh, I forgot about this one. And it was Batman. And I'm like, yeah, we tend to match.
Like completely on accident too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's stupid because I had just like seen you wearing that shirt, and then I was going through the closet and I was like, ooh, like because I forgot. It was one of those moments like, ooh, oh, I forgot I had this kind of moments.
Yeah.
And I pull it out and it was my Batman long sleeve, and I'm like, no, never mind, I'm not.
We've been there before though. Like,
where we don't realize until we're already to where we were going.
there was one other time where we were at a tattoo. It was when you were still at the tattoo shop, and
Yeah.
we hadn't seen each other previously in the day. And then the client that he was there, that was going to be there to tattoo, we all ended up wearing anchor shirts
that was a
on the
trip.
same day. And it was like, wow.
Yeah, all 3 of us, like me, you, and the client I was working on, we all had like big anchor, like big anchors on our shirts.
Yeah, it happens. That's what happens when you're around somebody for so long. It just, you tend to match on.
For real, yeah.
Like even my sister and brother-in-law do it from time to time. They'll both wear the same color without realizing it.
Yeah.
But I'm Batman.
There's a Death Metal 4. This one's a super shiny cover with those lights.
I
Holy
think you did send
cow.
it to me. Remember the confidence is key? I'm Batman, and then he jumps on the back.
Oh, well, yeah, because we had said what Batman would actually do in that situation.
Yeah,
And then we found another meme.
I don't remember. Was it here?
Because I'm pretty sure I sent it to you. It would be like in Messenger.
I'm pretty sure you did send it to me.
Pretty sure I did.
Yeah. It was way awesome though.
Because I remember I showed it to you, and then you told me to send it to you, and I'm pretty sure I did. If not, it would probably be like in my...
Maybe. I think it's in here somewhere. But yeah, it's a really funny one, and I can't find it now, so I'll have to get back to you guys.
But there's when you do stories on IG, there's the animation of him like jumping up on Superman's back and riding him. He's like, but the animation, the drawing one was...
I can't find it. I'll have to find it later.
Was that it? Or was that the regular one? I see Superman and Flash. Oh.
Yeah, that's the regular one.
It's that one, but yeah, but then they had like kryptonite in there. Like I think Flash's like shoes were tied or something, and then Superman had like kryptonite in his pocket. And
I don't know if I saved it. Maybe. Let me see.
It's possible. I probably forgot to send it to you.
That's possible too.
Here's Perillo killing it on the latest Vampirella cover.
I found it.
Vampirella 14. Oh, you did find it.
Yeah. See, here's the other version of it. I can't tell if it's going to focus.
Yeah, like kind of... little bit. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but yeah, Superman has like kryptonite in his pockets, and Flash's like shoes are tied, and Batman's just running away laughing.
Right, confidence is key. I'm Batman. Oh, and then there was another meme I saw. It was freaking hilarious, where it was Vulture. He's like, I played Batman, and he's like my.
Oh yeah, so it was Michael Keaton from the Spider-Man film, when he played Vulture, and Tobey Maguire. It was that scene when he's driving him to the dance.
Not Tobey Maguire. It was his
Or Tom Holland.
yeah, Tom Holland.
Yeah.
And then Tom Holland saying how he likes the.
He says Christian Bale, doesn't he?
I think so.
Because, yeah, Michael Keaton's looking back at him and he's like, I played Batman once or something. Or, I played Batman. And he's like, yeah, I prefer Christian Bale.
That one I think is in downloads.
And then Michael Keaton's like, I prefer Tobey Maguire or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Speaking of which, there's some awesome rumors circling.
That's what it was. I found it. Ben Affleck.
Oh, it's Affleck, he says.
Says, hey kid, did you know I played Batman? I prefer Ben Affleck. And he's like, I prefer Tobey Maguire. I came across that one too. And I thought it was hilarious. I don't think it's gonna focus.
Yeah, the pictures are perfect with it too.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna focus, but there's some memes there. Anyways.
Oh yeah, and speaking of what, too, yeah, I saw someone mention something in chat about
I know I got distracted.
Jeffrey
I distracted
and
myself.
Coast to Coast and Rod and stuff. It's actually Rod's birthday today, I believe. So
yes, it is. Happy birthday to Rod the Rican.
Yeah, Married with Issues. Yeah, happy birthday from Married with Issues.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yeah.
I hope you have an amazing day, Mr. Rod, sir.
Yeah, because I saw it on our Facebook. So if Facebook isn't lying to us, his birthday is today.
Yeah.
And so this one actually Fuchsia found.
I found a lot of good stuff today, guys.
Yeah, you definitely won the hunt today.
I did find some good stuff.
But it's a variant to Doom 3.
Yes.
And it's the 2020 variant, but I hadn't seen this one before.
I hadn't either, and I was like, I didn't see it anywhere. So then when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's Doom, and it's a variant, and you don't have it, so I'm gonna have to get it for you.
And his armor is crazy in it.
It's
looks
way
so
good.
Dope.
Looks like something from Mad. That's awesome.
I haven't really read any like the 2020 stuff. It was like an Iron Man like story event and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it dates back like a few decades. Like there was some stuff back in the older Iron Man stuff where it was like an Iron Man from the future from like 2020, which is crazy because now we're at that year.
Oh no, you don't have that one? I have to.
Oh, Carol, wait, no. Yeah, and I'm so glad that this series, how the recent issue came out finally again, because this series is so good too. What?
I can't remember. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. Never mind.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing. Yeah. This was the only book that was in the hold, is because they had to order it, and it was issue 6 of Family Tree. I've actually really been enjoying this series. I think it's been really good, so I'm super stoked that I now have 6, 7, and 8 to read.
That's the Jeff Lemire one?
Yeah, it's the Jeff Lemire one. I thought there was another. Oh, that's what it was. It was the Gwen Stacy variant one with Doom, where it was like a bunch of Dooms carrying Gwen Stacy. That's the one I was thinking of, but it was different. Yeah, we didn't get that one.
That's right. Yeah. So you did find another Doom one. So I was fine without that one just because the art itself just kind of wasn't the best. I didn't really like the style, and I'm also not the biggest like fan of MJ either.
That Doom.
I mean, I don't like hate her. I mean, I still have a lot of stuff with her on it.
Right.
And I don't know. I just prefer like Gwen Stacy over her, or even Black Cat over her.
Yeah, I prefer Felicia Hardy.
Felicia Hardy even over MJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think a big part of it probably is the movies. But she's also she has some history in the history of the comics where she's not really the best person.
Karen Page.
She's done some pretty screwed up shit to Peter before. And
so is Black Widow. Well, not to Peter, but Black Widow is
Karen
has had some history. Like not with the same character. Never mind. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but to your point, even like Karen Page and Daredevil, you go to...
See, you're like one of the only people on the planet that understood that trail of my thought process to just not have any of it be connected and not intentionally talk about each one.
But I know what you meant, like where you're going with it.
Yeah, you're like seriously the only person that would actually be able to follow that train of thought. My goodness gracious. This is a one-shot that I found that I'm super stoked to read. and it was everything you always wanted to know about dreams, but were too afraid to ask. And it's just a little one-shot thing, and it's like Sandman Presents, and I had to get it because it seemed like it looks good, and I even pulled it up while I was there to kind of get like the synopsis. Is that the right word of it? I don't know.
Yeah, synopsis.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I have to get it. So I'm super stoked that I found this one today too.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I missed that. So Andy said they've been filming some of the new Batman movie in Liverpool the last few days.
Ooh,
There's
yeah.
pictures all over my Facebook feed.
I saw a picture of Kravitz. Her name's not Chloe.
Zoe?
Zoe, yeah. I
Is
saw
it
a
Zoe
picture of
Chloe?
her dressed as Catwoman. Like,
Was it the one that I was telling you about, trying to find it?
no, maybe. I don't know. It was. I showed you when I saw it. Was it with the boots and the jacket and like the longer hair?
Oh, that one, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
no, never mind.
Because I know she
I
cut her
was
hair for the show, but
Yeah, that
for the movie.
That picture, yeah, confused me because of because she had like long hair and stuff.
You bet your ass I got some sweet sideburns.
But what?
Girl's comment when Fuchsia turns her head, it looks like she has some sweet Wolverine sideburns. It's from my bang.
Yeah, look at it.
I don't have one on this side though.
Well, yeah, when you turn your head like that, it kind of does.
I like my little bangs sometimes. Like I always have just a little bit down. When my hair was starting to get longer is when I had it on both sides, and then it got down like a little past my shoulders.
Yeah.
He-Man.
So I finally did
She-Man.
read what?
I don't know. I'm a lost cause. I am a lost cause.
I finally did read this series. I haven't read obviously this issue yet though, but so here's Darth Vader number 6. And these In Hyuk Lee covers, my word, they have been so good.
Yeah, they have been really good.
This series is really good too.
This one I had to get because it was 89 and it was April. And it's a Punisher Miami Heat.
Well, it's a run we're working on anyways.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's an awesome cover too.
It is an awesome cover. It was April and it was 89. I'm like, it's like a birthday book. I have to get it.
Do you have claws, Fuchsia? It's funny because you actually recently, like, you've been saying a lot the last couple of days, like, you're pissed that you, like, clipped your nails too short because you haven't been able to, like...
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. Because, like, I don't bite my nails anymore. I used to, and so they'll get pretty long, and then I'll have to just, like, clip them all. And I don't usually clip them as short as I did. And ever since I did, I've been having the hardest time just, like, peeling a sticker off something or like...
Tape off the back of a board.
Yeah.
Back and board.
I trimmed them a little too short this time, and it's been driving me insane. Because it's even for, like, just things like going to pick up books, and it's like, you wouldn't think... I don't know.
Yeah, you use your nails for a lot of stuff that you don't
Yeah.
think about until you cut them too damn short. And
I accidentally cut. I used to have claws, but I bet you anything they'll be back in about a week. Give it a week and a half to 2 weeks, and they will be long again. My nails go super quick. Like, usually when I don't trim them this short, they go back to their like long length in a matter of a week. They grow fast.
for real, Carol, it says, "Damn, you're a better person after reading that Vader book." For real, it's really good.
I found
Yo,
something.
Super Russ.
I found something that's really cool.
And then Puff said Miami Heat could have sure used the Punisher against the Lakers. No, yeah, this is probably your find of the day for sure.
This is a really badass find.
This is pretty dope.
It's DC and it's Marvel, and it's Daredevil and Batman.
Yeah, Daredevil and Batman's. I think it.
I didn't have to go around saying I was Batman. Everybody already knew I was Batman.
Right.
Yeah, it's super.
It says on the because it's the like square bound like prestige format ones,
Yeah.
but it says like Eye for an Eye
It does.
is
Eye
the
for
name
an
of the
Eye.
story.
Marvel Art Comics / DC Comics Daredevil Batman Eye for an Eye Chester McDaniel Fisher and Wright.
Yeah.
Daredevil
I knew-
Batman.
I knew
I was like, I had to get this. The second I saw it, I was like, oh, yoink, it's mine.
I knew Daredevil and Batman had like it had at least a story together back like during the crossover days.
It's like,
Speaking of Marvel DC crossovers, there's actually something in the news. when we get to a couple of the news bits later about that.
He's got claws. Check out his claws right there.
Who? Oh, Batman.
Batman's claws.
Yeah, they kind of put some
Massive claws.
some
on
wicked
that.
ones on that one.
Yeah. When I saw this, I just I had to get it without a second. Like the second I saw it, I was like, "Yep, getting it, mine."
And then, so the last one for the current books from today is Cable
I win.
number 5. It looks like.
You don't win. The game's called I Win, and I made it I Win.
See, and since we had this dang Mysterio statue, that obviously took up a big portion of my
Yeah.
of
It did.
my budget for the hunt today. But I still was able to get 2 back issues. And
Yeah.
when I've been hunting lately, like I've just been, I don't know if it's we haven't been watching, like, well, we don't watch much TV anyways, period. But I don't know. I don't think it's just the time of the year that's been influencing it, but I've just definitely really been hunting more for horror and stuff.
That too.
I've really been like kind of starting a lot of my horror series and stuff. So the first one's here's Tomb of Dracula 36.
At first, I was gonna get some of his books for him so that there wasn't as many in the hold. And then I was like, well, wait, let me go kind of dig in a little bit first, and then I'll get back to you. And I found a grip of Catwoman books that I'm super stoked on.
Oh, yeah.
I found issue 70. These were like all next to each other, too. So I found issue 70 that I didn't have, and then issue 73. I was super stoked when I found these. And I was really looking for the Catwoman Wildcat series, and then I also found 74. That Catwoman Wildcat is a 1 through 4, and I'm missing 2. I saw that they had issue 3, but I didn't see issue 2 anywhere. And there was only one long box that I didn't look through. And then by the time I would have had the opportunity, it was like we were already at budget and we should have just left.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also found 77. So it's like my Catwoman run is now even closer to being complete. And then 85.
Right, Mr. Garrow says we will get more crossover once DC gets sold to Marvel. Right, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, whatever the hell AT&T's doing with them, and
86.
Oh, Werewolf by Lunchtime asks, "Have you got the Judge Dredd Batman books?" No, I don't think we have any. I don't think we have any of those.
I don't think we do.
I don't know if I've even seen any of them, but like in person or in the wild. But I knew that they existed. Like I've seen like pictures or something. I've seen something about a Judge Dredd and Batman series, but I don't think we have any of them.
I don't think we do. But yeah, I was super stoked when I found all those Catwomans, and they were like all right next to each other. I was like, yep, I got them all. I wonder what the No Man's Land story is. Like, I don't know if it's just these 3.
Oh, it was a pretty big Batman story.
Yeah, because this is the No Man's Land.
And they kind of, the end of Green Arrow season 1.
It's like tie-ins.
The movie.
Yeah.
Or the movie. The TV show.
The show.
The end of Green Arrow season 1 I think they were adapting that loosely. It definitely had a feel of the No Man's Land. Because like they adapted like a few Batman stories.
Right.
It definitely, I think they pulled from that a little bit.
Yeah. 70. Yeah, so all of these are Catwoman
But
books.
that's like the Catwoman tie-ins to it, yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 additional Catwoman books that I did
and
not
then
have
last
prior.
for mine, this is another series. Like I used to collect a little bit of this series
Hey,
when I was younger.
Great Legend Show. Thanks for joining us. We have a celebrity.
Yo, Great Legend.
We got a celebrity.
Yeah, Legends
Thanks for joining
in the
us.
house.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah, okay, so then here's the last one here. So it's Ghosts. I think this is 39. I just love this cover.
It is a beautiful cover.
It reminds me of like old, like kind of old movie posters and stuff too. And
yeah. The other ones are down there.
Yeah, I used to have quite a bit of this series when I was younger.
Yeah. This one is just so badass though. Like, I'm super happy I found this. It's just really awesome.
Yeah, I think
I had to.
Oh yeah, Gretzky. Yeah, Gretzky said Batman and Spawn. Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah. I found a grip of good books for Gretzky that I'm super stoked to get out. And then
Mm-hmm.
I found one for Sean and
Yeah,
Mickey,
that's
too.
definitely worth mentioning too. That's another big, awesome part of the hunt too, is that we were able to get quite a few books for what, like 4 different AOKs we're working on.
Um,
Yeah, Great Legend says love old DC spooky books. Yeah,
yeah.
that's definitely been my focus of my hunts the last few weeks. Is definitely my
Yeah, it's
like
four different
Bronze Age
ones.
horror for sure. And
Yeah. These ones are all going out in AOKs.
yeah, that's just from today, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I'm super stoked on. So, yeah. Those ones are exciting.
Yeah, and then yeah, of course, and then like I said, yeah, the other part was this this guy that dipped into
I still wish I would have
my
messaged him
book
on
budget.
Facebook about it. And I know, like, while we were there, we could have, but it's like, I don't remember what one it would have been.
The Catwoman statue.
Yeah, so I wanted to kind of look it up
Well,
beforehand, before we had him order it.
well, they just had it though. I mean, like it would be able to tell him, the purple suit one with her.
True. I'm a special kind of special. I don't know. Maybe we'll remember next week and we'll get it.
And I mean, there is other Catwoman diamond galleries, but I mean,
Right.
that's the only like '90s one of the '90s suit,
We'll
the
look
the
into
balance
it.
suit, Jim Balance suit.
I really like the Mysterio one though. It's good. Okay, his
Yeah,
hands are like
I mean, I
these mystic
I don't think I've
powers.
really seen a diamond gallery statue. I was let down. Okay, sorry, one, the Superman one, remember? And I'm glad I didn't pre-order it because I saw it in previews, and I was really planning on getting it, and it was a lot like that one I had back there is the Hot Toys, but
Did you not get it?
it was that same, almost that same pose. But no, I didn't get it because remember, it looked like he had lipstick. Remember how
Oh,
messed up his face was,
I forgot about that.
and it was like that on every one I seen in person. It wasn't like it was just like one of them was just painted bad or like
Yeah,
I've seen three or four different ones in person at different stores, and all of them
I do remember that now. Yeah.
like his lips were like super dark, like he had like black lipstick on, and
That's true.
the paint just was just like what the hell. But I did see in previews they're coming out with a black suit version of that same statue, same pose, but a black suit version. I hope to God. But I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe the black suit will match his
Hey,
black lipstick better.
Delphia, thanks for joining us. Good to see
So
you.
I don't know. Hey, Kachung, Dofia.
Love DC spooky books. They're good. The Most Hated
Oh
Ghost
yeah,
in England. I had to read that.
yeah. Werewolves. Yeah, House of Secrets,
Ooh,
House of Mystery,
that would
Witching
be a
Hour.
way awesome one. Batgirl signed by Gail Simone.
Uh,
I don't. Yeah, I had never seen it
we
before either. So when I came across it, I was like, I have to get it.
we have
They are just so awesome. Like, I can't wait to read this one.
I think it was Kavi who AOK'd us a Gail Simone Sig book, but I think it was Domino.
It was Domino, the pink cover.
Yeah, it was that
Yeah,
one.
I do remember that one. I do. House of Secrets, Mystery, Witching Hour, all great stuff. Oh, for sure. This is one I'm really excited to read. Like,
Yeah, Weird War Tales.
I almost didn't get it, but I had to. When I realized how small of a week it was for me, I'm like, you know what? I'm getting it. I can't wait to read this one.
Yeah, Kachunk said she heard Balint Catwoman. Right? Yeah, as soon as we were
Yes.
talking about him, yeah, she dropped in.
Yeah, and yeah, I found a lot of good Catwoman books.
Oh
A
yeah,
good
I don't.
7 of them.
Yeah, she might have missed those ones. I don't know if she
I
saw
don't know
that.
if I don't know if you saw them, but I'll show them again. You see, there's 70, and they were all right next to each other, and it was like I had to get it, and then 73.
And these are all like late Balint books, huh? Near the end of his run.
Yeah, these ones are near. Yeah, these ones are really near the end of his run because I think the end of it. See,
Because
is like 80. I could be wrong,
it was like 80 something.
but yeah. See, then there's 74, and I think it's this one. I think it's 77. Might be the last one. I could be. It could be.
It could, yeah, it could be in the
It
70s
could
maybe.
be 84. It's somewhere right around here though. Like this is one of the last ones he did. Was 77.
For some reason, I don't know why like
And
83's in my head, but
yeah, because then once you get up to 85, the art's completely different. You can tell that it's Stas. It's someone else that did
Yeah.
it, and this one's just 85. So I know it's either 77 is like the second to last or third to last. And then 86, meet the mayor. He's gonna lose an eye. Maybe. Maybe
yeah,
not lose an eye, but the mayor in The Walking Dead loses an eye. Say then 87. So like I was super stoked when I found these. I was like, hell yeah. Like, I came across and I was like, I don't have that one, don't have that one, don't have that one. And I had to get them all.
yeah, because like, I was gonna say we read an awesome. It was in Catwoman, what, 25? How there was, it had like 3 stories in it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I showed you the third and final
Yeah.
story, and it's just
that
like
one was so adorable. That last story in there, it was so cute.
it's one of the
I want a cat again.
like I don't know if I just want to just say like best Catwoman stories ever, but it's definitely one of the most like
Cute little short
like cute
stories,
little little
soft spot stories.
yeah, and
DC horror is better than Marvel horror. I could see that.
I like them both, but yeah, I think I would probably put DC's over it,
I'm still super stoked.
especially when you start getting into like even older and like Neil Adams stuff. And
I couldn't believe this one when I found it. Like, it's just
I don't know if
Daredevil
that's
and Batman. Like,
I don't know if that's the only one they had or if there was other crossovers with them together, because I remember watching I can't remember the name of the channel, but I can't watching reviews on a Daredevil and Batman story, but I don't know if it was that one or if there was other ones.
it sounds good. Like,
Oh, does it have like a synopsis on the back? And
ooh.
oh, Kachung said, yeah, 77 was the last Balin.
Oh yes, yeah. I was. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought it was. I thought so.
Nice. Yeah.
And see, it's the creative team behind the best-selling Daredevil Far From Grace have reunited to bring together comics' 2 famous inner-city Avengers.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And it's there's twice the threat to sanity in society as the Tetris, Two-Face, and Mr. Hyde set their twisted sights on capturing the power of a deadly technology. The one hope for justice rests the Dark Knight's detective and the man without fear, but if they can solve the brutal mystery and face down 100 past.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm not the best at reading out loud, but yeah, it just sounds good too. Like,
Yeah, Andy said you guys should do a horror comic book show for Halloween.
I
We-
agree
we've
because
kind of been-
Halloween lands on a Saturday. I can't talk anymore.
Oh yeah.
Where
Yeah,
is it?
so yeah, we would have an issue day of.
Mhm.
Damn it, we're gonna have to like dress up now or something, huh?
I got my Robin shirt still. Like,
Yeah, I'll probably just put on like a Batman mask or something.
oh,
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, because we were thinking about doing one, because McD had brought it up last time too, and then that's when we realized that our show will be on a Saturday, which
yeah.
is Halloween. And my sister's birthday is October 28th, which is like,
But it's like
Coming up
still
here
like 2
soon.
weeks away though. It won't be
Yeah.
next week. Halloween, I mean.
yeah, Halloween is still like 3 weeks away.
Like 2.
2. Yeah,
so,
2 weeks away.
So it won't be next week. Yeah, that's okay.
It'll be the one after next, I think. We were going to kind of do like a Halloween special type
Yeah,
show.
'cause
We don't know exactly what we're going to do yet, but
Well, what I was spitballing earlier was, bringing top 5 out and probably doing like top 5. I don't know, maybe like horror movies or like kind of horror movie characters or, I mean, because you know me, I love like my old classic
do we have that many horror
slashers. And
books?
that's the thing, like,
I don't know if we have that many of them.
and that's what kind of got me on this horror kick lately. Because
Right? Yeah,
I mean, I
agree.
obviously grew up on I grew up on classic horror films and just being a huge fan of horror in general. But looking around our collection and everything, you probably wouldn't really think that, because I mean, we have some,
I agree.
we have some stuff, but not like you would think. for how big of a fan I am of it, you know. Yeah.
Right. You know, I definitely noticed that as well too. Especially with the other chick on there too, is like how big her, like, they're huge
God, I
on
know,
that
huh?
cover.
Yeah, his his
They're,
his last cover, he went all out on that one.
yeah, he did. They're way huge, and the other one not quite as big, but still. Yeah, I thought it was that one.
Yeah, yeah, and Werewolf says you can recreate the Catwoman Tweety cover.
That I could do that. That would be awesome. I love Tweety Bird.
Yeah, and then he said mix it with movies also. Yeah, we'd have to do something with movies too,
Mm-hmm.
especially where we're planning like a whole other show, you know, around
Yes.
just movies and
So like Thursday night, I didn't work Friday because I work tomorrow, and we're gonna watch Blade Runner, and then we got sucked into our
we're gonna
phones,
try and
and then
watch
we
both of
passed
them
out, and yeah, it didn't happen.
because it's been a long time since I've seen even the classic Blade Runner, and I didn't see the current sequel.
Lucifer, my
So
goodness
yeah,
gracious!
nice segue. So we'll do it how we'll usually do it. Start spoiler free, and then if you want to get into spoilers, we'll give
It
warnings.
ended
And
on such a cliffhanger. I am upset about it.
it was a pretty
Well, not like a huge cliffhanger per se, but
yeah, not like a cliffhanger, like but not like dangling from a cliff, but
like the equivalent to an epic splash page, stinger page
like
at the end of a
stinger at
book.
the end,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was like the equivalent to a stinger at the end of the book.
Like character reveals, like when you flip that
Yeah.
last page.
And the only reason it upsets me so much is because when we started watching it that day, I thought we still had 3 more episodes to go, and in reality, it was only the 2. So when it got to the end of the last one, I thought there was still one more episode, and apparently there wasn't. It was just those 8 episodes, and I'm like, wait, what? I have to wait until the next come out. The next ones come out.
And as far as I know, we still don't have a date on it.
We still don't have a date on it. And like when we were watching it, I just like cuz the way it had ended, I was like, "Oh my god, what happens next? What happens next? Let's watch the next one." It's like, "No, that's it." It's like, "What do you mean that's it?" No, that can't be it. Like I thought for sure there was another episode after it, and there wasn't.
I'm like, nope, that was a mid-season finale stinger if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, it was. It was by far, but it was so good. Like
The whole series as a whole
I really enjoy that series.
has been really good.
Mm.
I mean, we have talked about the show a little bit on the show, not too much, but
A little bit.
I mean, I think we just really talked about like how we obviously got into the series late. I mean,
Hey,
like,
Southern Comic Geek, thanks for joining us.
oh hey, bro.
A dress up costume show? I'm down.
Yeah, but don't set their don't get their expectations high either, because remember they're not like the Halloween we wore them. Remember it was kind of a last minute like, oh shit, we are going out, and,
I still have my Robin shirt with the cape.
yeah, and mine's like just like a mask or something. But yeah, it's not like Kachung or Dopia like cosplayer status, like nothing like that.
Yeah, I don't think we'll
I'm
go
just
that
I'm just
extravagant.
tempering expectations. Yeah,
True. You think we'd be more
keep expectations low, and you're never.
Fair enough.
That's a motto. I'm just kidding. It's not. But
I took you off track again, haha.
I know.
It's so easy to do. Yeah, I've rubbed off on you, like
Where are we going?
to infinity and beyond.
This isn't where I park my car.
We're going to infinity and beyond. But no, Lucifer was really good. I thought for sure there was another episode after it. So when it ended and I realized there wasn't another episode, I was a little upset. I was like, how can you just have that be the ending?
Especially when we don't know when
Right?
when
Yeah,
the second
exactly.
half. Because I mean, so if you've been living under a rock, the season they're splitting it in half. So this is like a mid-season
I'm Batman.
finale.
I'm already in costume. I'm Batman.
Yeah, pretty much there. Pretty much there. I think that Halloween, that's all I had wore was like a Batman shirt and then a cheap Batman mask, and
Maybe not. But like I'm sure we won't go all out, but we'll think of
yeah,
something.
we'll have to.
We'll think of something, and you guys will just have to wait and see.
Yeah, Yeah, we'll have to think of some. But no, I like the idea too of how doing a room in apartment tour again.
Yes. Yeah, I
I
agree.
actually almost shot some of the footage. Just
Mm.
like shoot some like B-roll, just like kind of
Yeah, we do need to
footage
do
before.
another
I
because we
mean,
have moved stuff around.
yeah, we have moved a lot of stuff around, but we also need to finish some displays that
Mm-hmm.
kind of weren't put back up. I mean, because like over there still needs some stuff finished. There's
Yeah,
some stuff out in the living room.
a lot of it does.
Uh,
Matter of
and some
time.
stuff like I still need to move too, and
Yeah,
like
we'll get there.
I have the full Deadpool classic collection in trade, like
Mm-hmm.
all 23 of them or something I think it is,
Yeah,
that I need to bring out here with all the other trades.
yeah, you were going to,
Well, in
but
here.
matter of time.
Yeah.
I
So
do.
and then there was
Did we have anything else? I can't remember. 'Cause
yeah.
I had a lot of good finds, and I was super proud that I found all of those. So I got them, and like this Daredevil Batman just
Well, and another thing, like I was saying, so initially we were gonna finally, because we haven't done recent reads in a while.
yeah.
That's initially what we were gonna do. Um, but yeah, I mean, I've been reading a lot. Like, I'll just kind of go over some of the stuff I've been reading really quick. So I finally finished the Lady Mechanica, the last mini series of that,
Yeah, he's been
which
reading a
was
lot more than me.
what was it? Was it 5 or 6 issues? That
6.
Sangre.
I think it was 6.
I think it might. Yeah, I think it might
I
have been.
think it was 6.
Which that was a really good series. I mean, most of the time, Joe Benitez, the creator of Lady Mechanica, he self-publishes it. It's his own like production company.
Yeah.
So the series are usually kind of far in between. But what was dope with that one is it came pretty close after the previous one before it ended, and this one was a couple issues longer than it usually is. Usually they're about like three or four issues.
Yeah.
So this one was like a 6 issue one, but this one he also had other creators on it. I mean, usually he'll have maybe like an inker and a letterer, but for the most part he writes it and does the art himself.
I was just organizing. I'm being weird.
Which I think he's such an underrated artist too. Like I love Joe
Oh yeah.
Benitez's art.
His art is so good. His art is way good.
That's what made me check out the series in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, I bought the first trade, our first trip to the LCS.
Mm-hmm. It was Lady Mechanica. I remember you asking if they had any others, and Dave was like, "Nope, that's all we have right now." And
Actually, no. To be fair, I had read the Free Comic Book Day online.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was.
So I had read a issue.
Yeah.
That's right. But to be fair, I mean, it was Benitez's art on the cover that drew me into reading it in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that series was really dope. I love the character design of a character in it.
Rod is live.
I can't remember her name. Yeah, birthday boy Rod from we'll try and end it here soon. So I've still been working through the Garth Ennis's Punisher collection, the Punisher Max. I think I'm about halfway through book 4, which I just finished halfway through book 4, but I just finished. It was the Barracuda Max,
Oh,
like
yeah, that's right.
mini series they did, and I don't think you really read anything from him, and I kind of hope to God in the future.
It's a cool Mysterio.
I kind of hope that we get a Punisher. I don't know if maybe on Disney Plus.
Want to see something creepy? Check this out, guys.
That mask still terrifies me to this day.
To this day, I know. I was still looking for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle picture, and I came across this one. I'm like, oh my goodness
that crap
gracious.
still gives me nightmares.
It's creepy.
God, there you go, pulling me.
Away from what you were saying because I'm so good at distracting you.
Yeah. No, I would.
That's what I'm queen of.
I mean, obviously, I think we're definitely going to see Bernthal in the MCU.
Oh yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised.
But we don't know if that's series or movie or I kind of hope that we get like a streaming service series, but you can't put it on Disney Plus though. I mean, maybe they put their R-rated and more mature stuff on like Hulu or whatever. But I would love to see Barracuda, like in a Punisher Max, like like mature style series.
I agree.
Because I don't think you really read anything with him. Like he's a trip, the character. Because you
I
have to
trust your judgment.
you have to read this run eventually. I mean, you're a big fan of the Punisher, and Garth Ennis's run, that Punisher Max run, it's like it's definitive Punisher, you know. I've still been reading the Green Lantern Omnis by Jeff Johns. I just started the Red Hood and the Outlaws New 52 Omni, which has awesome art from another one of my favorite underrated artists, Kenneth Rockefort. Invincible complete collection hardcovers, and then
you've been reading a lot.
I think I just have the last issue of the Joker War.
And you catch up.
I think I just have Batman 100.
And you catch up on a lot of it.
Yeah, because you have to catch up on all of it, like Batman, Detective, Catwoman.
And
I still need to read the second 3 Jokers.
Anything else?
Batman and the Outsiders. Yeah, there was just a couple news things.
You lost your marbles.
Okay, so this is what I was saying earlier in the show about like the crossover thing. So there was a fan. So there was a fan on Twitter that suggested something. I think it was to Donny Cates. Something about, you and Scott Snyder should, if they ever do like a DC Marvel crossover again, like you and Scott Snyder should do it. And Donny Cates, responded like, I'm down, like I'm game.
Right.
And Scott Snyder himself too replied like agreed, or like I'm in too.
Oh wow.
So obviously it would just come to the big wigs and all that, probably.
That would be cool though if they're able to do it.
Yeah, I mean probably even higher up than even on DC side of things, even above like Jim Lee and stuff, like AT&T and all that. So I don't know. That would be kind of interesting to see though, like Donny Cates, Scott Snyder, DC Marvel crossover. And then so a Sony marketing exec confirmed first look at Spider-Man 3 film could be coming in December. That we should see the first step on Spider-Man 3 before the end of 2020. And what I was saying earlier about some of the like Tobey Maguire rumors and all that, like you've kind of heard like some of the rumors, how it's looking like it could almost be maybe like a multiverse kind of Spider-Man, Spider-Verse kind of thing.
Right.
Because there's rumors going around that like they've been talking to Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire about coming back.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that'd be kind of cool because I guess Doctor Strange is actually, I can't remember if he was confirmed or if it's just a rumor. So don't quote me on it. But
I don't know. That would be awesome though.
There was something about Doctor Strange is going to be in it. And yeah, I had one other thing, but I don't know.
I'm a lost cause. I don't remember what I was just thinking. I was going to say something and I forgot and I couldn't remember. Yeah, that would be way awesome though if they able to do so.
Yeah, especially with the announcement that Jamie Foxx is going to be playing Electro.
I need food.
Again, I know. We're ending.
I'm hungry.
Yep.
Anyways, thank you guys all so much though for joining and hanging out with us for so long. We truly appreciate it. If you're still not doing nothing, definitely go over and check out Rod's show. He is live right now with Just a Rican and his comics.
Yeah.
They're live.
Wish him a happy birthday too.
Yes, wish him a happy birthday as well.
Yeah.
And thank you guys again so much for joining us and hanging out with us. We truly appreciate it. You guys are the best part of what we do this for, and it's so fun.
Yeah.
So have a great rest of your weekend.
And if you're listening to this later on podcast, you can check out our streams every Saturday live at youtube.com/c/marriedwithissues at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I can't remember if there's anything else, but yeah. Until next time, we love you guys. Be safe.
Always try to be nice, but never fail to be kind.